After a frustrating setback in our previous episode, we've managed to keep a hot fire going and reduce our cabin fever threat. Maybe we can actually start to explore Pleasant Valley a little more this time. We'll see. In case you were wondering, by the way, yes, I still hate this place. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. Yeah, I really do hate this place because, I mean, especially being near the farmstead, it's so nice to, have this like civilized area and, a house that you can stay in and a workbench, but you're so out of the way from everything when you're out here that it's kind of a trap. It like lures you in with its wonders and its provisions and its amenities. Then you get here and you're like, oh, it's so much effort to go anywhere else, and it's constantly negative a bajillion degrees outside no matter where I go. So going anywhere from here means I almost die, and I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this zone. Never have been, never will be. Calling it right now. Not even the new updates to the zone can make me like it. It's just the way it is. So I do have some more reclaimed wood here. And as much as I'm not going to pile all this on there, but I mean, we kind of need to keep this fire going as much as possible. Need to recover some condition, need to make it till morning. Put a few sticks on the fire. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the bearskin bedroll back down where it was. All the wolves howl in the distance and make us all super nervous. All right, so there's the bearskin bedroll. Looks like the wind is kicking up now. That's not a good sign, but it's okay. We just need to rest for, well, we're not going to be able to rest for that long. Let's see. Should I guess what I'll do for a bit here is we're just going to get some more water out of this equation. Because we're still recovering condition passively. Let's drink that. Perfect. Let's take that. And we still have 6 hours, 31 minutes. Again, outdoor fires pass. God, those wolves are just talkative tonight. They're letting us know that they're around. Let's see. Okay, it's ominous enough. Appreciate it. Knock it off. All right, speaking of intestinal parasites, or just speaking of our condition, we also have to keep an eye on intestinal parasites and our hunger, because we're reaching a point where I'm almost thinking I need to eat that MRE. I've been saving it for an emergency, and it's like, I don't want to push my intestinal parasites up past a certain point. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. This is the moment. Maybe not quite an emergency, but it gets rid of that thing, gives us a lot of calories in our belly. There's the sun, by the way, coming up, so that's helpful. All right, well, let's sleep for as long as the game will let me. I think 4 hours will be enough to, we won't recover that much condition. Yeah, you did. All right, so currently feels like 128 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's pick up the bedroll. We have sprain risk. How's that exactly? Because we're still carrying a bunch of wood, I guess. Our cabin fever risk is almost completely gone. We still have 4% risk of intestinal parasites, though, which is annoying as hell. So let's pick these guys up. And what we're going to have to do is nurse this fire for a while longer. We've got 4 hours left on it. I don't think, because it's foggy, I actually think we have a pretty good chance of going out and finding a good amount of wood right now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm so nervous to walk away from the fire, but I will take a torch, because that'll give me a little bit of extra warmth for a minute. Take torch. Let's go. Wow. Feels like -12, even with fog. Fog is insulating. It increases the temperature. But even with fog, it feels like now -10. It is still morning, so that number might climb, but we're already losing warmth at a rapid rate. This has been our issue that I joked about in the opening of the episode with getting away from this part of Pleasant Valley. Because I've been trying to get my condition higher. There was a dramatic miscalculation, at least I'm assuming that's what it was at the beginning of the previous episode, and it caused me to lose a lot of the condition that I had earned back over the past few episodes in preparation for leaving. So I would like to go places, and part of me just wants to, you know, go places. Just wants to go do things. And let the chips fall where they may. And we may well do that. But I am going to set out across the road this time. It feels like -9 now. It is getting a little warmer. The fog is doing its job a little. Not a lot, but a little. What I would love to find, and I've mentioned this several times, what I'd love to find is some birch bark. That would be my favorite. Alright, thankfully it looks like I have found a small mecca of sticks. I could also go ahead and break down these limbs that I've just found. My hatchet is relatively low condition, so I'm going to have to spend some time sharpening that before long. Probably this episode, to tell you the truth. Let me look around for a moment longer. Let's see, cedar limb. They've definitely changed the textures on the limbs and the sticks. They look better. I like it a lot. All right, so this is 3 pieces of cedar firewood. It's going to take 45 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and break this down. We're going to be cold. We're going to lose a lot of condition. Crap. I hate that so much. See, it's not worth it to me. There was some discussion in the comments on, like, whether it makes sense to just bite the bullet and break down some wood. You could start a fire while you do it, and that would be one way to kind of stave off the cold. And now we lost even more condition. So at this point, it's like I have no choice. Like, I want to get rid of the cabin fever risk. I've eaten my MRE. I just want to move. Like, I don't want to be stagnant. You know, we're just going to set out into the other areas where we might find more food, more things to burn, more clothing, more shelter, new areas of Pleasant Valley to explore. We're just going to see what the zone has in store and try not to die. I would love to have full condition, but condition recovery in these particular difficulty settings is really low. And when you're in a really cold zone, especially because it's getting late in the game, there is zero margin for error. And I have committed errors, Legion. I have. Sad but true. Disappointing, disheartening, but real. Okay, let's pile those on there. Do I even need to put the cedar firewood on this fire, or can I save it for another fire elsewhere? Part of me wants to save it for another one. Let's see. I've got a gallon of water. That's not necessary at all. Now, my risk of intestinal parasites is what now? Still 4%? Should go away soon, though. So, I can rest for a few hours, and maybe it will go away in that time. Come on. You're there. There it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and sleep. Hypothermia risk is gone. There it goes. Okay, we can eat some more meat off the porch now, finally. And we can set off on our journey, I think. Let's pick you up. Now, we're still carrying a good bit, and it's just on account of the wood that we have on us and the water.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I know, but I'm just gonna deal with it, because what we have on us right now will help us start fires elsewhere in the world, and we need to go out and begin to explore. Part of me does wish I could just have one good night in the cabin before I go, or in the farmstead. Maybe I should do that now that cabin fever risk is gone. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll pass some time. I've got enough food and water to justify doing it. I'm gonna do it. All right, let's step inside. We're gonna rest once. It's not gonna take a long time because cabin fever risk is gone, and we're definitely gonna live off the land after this. But I'm not comfortable with a 30-something% condition situation. on these difficulty settings. It's just not, it's not doable for continuing the series. So we're going to stay inside for a bit, even at the risk of once again irking our friend Cabin Fever. Let's drink. Now, I'm fully rested at the moment, so I'm just going to have to pass some time. Is there anything else I can do? I mean, I could totally break more stuff down. Oh, yeah, that's what I need to do right now. Here's what I'll do first. We're going to sharpen this. This is one activity I definitely need to pursue for the remainder of the day. Sharpen our hatchet. And get this thing all the way back up. So right now it's at 36% condition. Each sharpening adds how much? 5. Okay, good. It's not the worst. Yeah, we do not want our hatchet to break. So this is definitely overdue as a task. We could also potentially sharpen our knife and our... I think the hacksaw is something you repair, not sharpen, as I recall. Typically, I find an abundance of hacksaws in any given playthrough, even at this difficulty level. Even on Interloper level difficulty, I want to say. Hacksaws are in Interloper, right? Yeah. You can tell how often I play Interloper. I prefer a difficulty mode where you can still get tools and a gun. Because as I've said many times, like, when you play Interloper, like, if you want tools, you've got to go to the forge. You have to. You don't have that choice. And it takes away from kind of the sandbox feel of the game, unfortunately. Okay. So, that's that. What about... Yeah, see, these are repaired with scrap metal. And I could do that, but I don't need to right now. Let's take a look at the condition of our other stuff. Yeah, this knife needs a little bit of love. Let's sharpen that, too. And this is passing the time, too. That's the handy thing. It's making us more tired and potentially allowing us to sleep through a good portion of the night, recover some condition, etc. The weather's pretty good right now. I'm going to hate if it's not when I wake up, but that's a risk we're just going to have to take. All right, so this whetstone is gone. Not the worst thing in the world because it lets us drop a little bit of poundage. Okay. Now I have a whetstone. I have a couple of things I need to drop. I'm just going to drop both of those. I will go ahead and harvest that for the arrowhead and the crow feather. Okay. I did pick up my bedroll from out there, right? Or did I not? I did. Okay, got it with me. Okay, so now the next thing I can do, like I said, I can go ahead and break down some more stuff in here. I've got a 100% conditioned hatchet now. So I need to pick the things that will break down most easily from in here. Like the table. Yeah, it looks like the chairs are the main thing I need to break down. Yeah, here's one. That's easy. 38 minutes. Getting dark. That's an hour. No. Can't actually break that down. 2 hours for this. I don't have time with the lighting I currently have. There we go. 38 minutes. I'll take it. Okay, now it's really dark in here. All right. I'm not that tired. So I'm going to have to pass time until such time as I am. Pass time until like the middle of the night and then sleep hardcore. All right, so here's how this is going to go. We're going to drink this. We're going to pass time for, let's say, 5 hours. We do have passive condition recovery right now, but it's a very, very, very slow. All right, It is now the middle of the night. We have a slight risk of intestinal parasites. How's our calorie meter? Yeah, we're fine. Let's drink. And then I'm really hoping we wake up to some nice weather. How's our rest meter? Okay. Not the best, but we'll at least sleep through until daylight, and we'll have more condition than we would have had we not done this. Yeah, we don't even have cabin fever risk at the moment. And it's the beginning of a new day. Part of me still wants to break some more stuff down, to tell you the truth. Just to pass some time and let some more daylight come in. So we may, in fact, do that. Let's see. We stumble around till I find something I can break down here. There's a table. Where are you? Come on. Table, I just saw you. Where the hell are you in here? There it is. Table. Breakdown. Okay. A little bit more light. There we go. Shelf is 2 hours. Let's break this bad boy down. Weather sounds good outside. Okay. Well, how much wood do I have on me? Enough. We're not even that far above our carrying capacity, so I'm somewhat comfortable actually just going out and getting stuff done. I will leave my... I have some cured guts in my inventory right now. So I'm going to open this cabinet. And I'm going to drop those cured guts there. And I think I will leave just about everything else as it is. I've got a good amount of wood on me. I suppose what I'll do is I'll leave, let's leave 8 of this behind. Just to lighten my load a little. Sounds like it's a little windy outside. That's disconcerting, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. We're going to drink that. Actually, that's pretty good at the moment. All right, Amy Bear meats. I'll grab a couple of these steaks for the road. And let's get moving, shall we? We're a little slow, given our encumbrance. Part of me wants to see what I can do to get rid of that. I can drop the... Yeah, the steaks actually added more weight. That sound is freaking me out, man. It's the wood that I'm carrying. So it's like, maybe the best idea if I really want to travel quickly and do this smartly is to drop all the wood. I don't love it. Like, there's the part of me that knows, like, I have all this extra carrying capacity. I want to take advantage of it, but the bearskin bedroll is already adding a ton, literally. There we go. All right, so I'm going to take just two pieces of reclaimed wood so that I have something to start like an hour's worth of fire with. And we're going to head back this direction and see what happens. Hello, wolf. Is the wind seriously blowing in my face? Why does this happen so often? It's ridiculous. Okay. I'm going to move along the river, because I am hoping to spot some cattails. And also because these rocks could help protect me from the cold to a certain extent. Yeah, what I may have to do here is, like, I might just hightail it to the barn here so that I am kind of pit stopping as I go, because I can't afford to just be outside. This is what I'm talking about when I mentioned the current difficulty settings and the temperature degradation of the world, because that's insane. -32. We can all agree with my current clothing, even on high difficulty. I love me a challenge. I do, but this is nuts. Like, look at this. Oh my god. Like, I'm already... You know what I'm gonna have to do? That actually gives me some condition back, which is satisfying. There's that sound again. So there's the new barn of some kind in the direction of the...
Wait. It's so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Yeah, that's kind of a new outbuilding to the main barn, which we're beelining toward now. Now, we just recovered some condition by using the stem. This is bringing us a lot closer to the birch bark forest. And when the stem wears off, I think, doesn't it automatically just completely exhaust us? Isn't that how it works? Or does it return you to what your exhaustion was before? Like, so if you were exhausted... Oh, shh! Are you serious? Right by the damn barn? You're kidding me. Yeah, full exhaustion. And there's a wolf right there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't want to have to use another stem, but I might have to. I didn't expect... I think I see 3 different wolves in the area. Oh, this is the worst. This is just the worst. If I can make it into the barn, I'm just going to stop this episode here. And that is one hell of an... I can't sprint right now. I'm fully exhausted. The good news about that is that gives me an excuse to get into the barn and sleep and recover condition. Son of a bitch. Had to do it. I hate it, but I had to do it. There's no fighting a wolf right now. Well, at least we got some condition back. Wasted some stems, but it is what it is. All right, we're indoors. I had a feeling that was going to happen just from the way he was moving. But okay, we've been here recently, but now I have a great excuse, again, just to sleep for a little while. We'll wait till this stem wears off. I've already explored in here everywhere, I believe. So we're literally just here to rest. But the great news about being here is that this is a much better location for getting over to the... There is a place for us to... We could potentially kill us a wolf out here if we wanted to. We might have to, as a matter of fact. But after we rest for a while inside the truck, we'll be in much better shape. So we did just waste 2 stems to do it. It's taken some time to get out of that cabin fever situation, and we might even have cabin fever return a little bit. Oh, good. I didn't realize there was a meter there. But that's good to know. But now that we're here, we are somewhat close. Oh, look, there's a poster. Same poster from the new outbuilding at the farmstead. But yeah, now we can sleep. Here we go.
I am too tired to think straight.
I know, but it's a good reason to chill. So risk of intestinal parasites is currently 4%. I will once again push it a little higher than I typically like to. So it's what, at 9% now? We're going to enter the vehicle. And you, my dear, are going to sleep. For a second, I thought I had the other bedroll on me, but that's just because we're inside the car and it gives us the bedroll option. All right, so let's say 12 hours. No, let's say 10 hours because I don't trust my thirst meter to not empty out completely. Nice. Risk of intestinal parasites is gone, so I can eat that other bear steak and have a really nice calorimeter. 65 days, 4 hours, 16 minutes. Wow, we've passed a lot of time past few episodes. Holy crap. Didn't realize that. That's kind of nice. I'm proud of that. We have passed a lot of time. We've been just getting through cabin fever. So look at our condition now. I mean, yes, we had to use 2 stems to do that, but I mean, hey, we're closer to the birch bark forest now. We're closer to newer areas of Pleasant Valley that we can explore, and it's going in the general direction-ish of Timberwolf Mountain. which is the next zone we're going to try and go to. And also we'll find some cattails there and potential things. We could very well die on Timberwolf Mountain. We'll find out. Just given the temperature situation, we've established that that's making things difficult. But I'm adapting as best I can. Stim supply limited as it is. Doing all right, I think, with that situation so far. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, we are going to probably find a way to rest through the remainder of the night. Again, I do have one more bear steak on me that'll help me, keep my stomach nice and full. And we're going to go looking for some actual birch bark tea, like I mentioned a few episodes ago, but now it's going to be really close. And maybe even kill a wolf as we leave the barn in the beginning of the next episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. It's really dark. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.